Welcome to TouHou Fantastic Danmaku Festival. I bought all three of these games, so I'm going to play all three of these games, starting with this one, the first one. I think this game's like a retelling of TouHou 6 or something, but also a sequel at the same time, I don't really remember. So I was originally just gonna make one video on this and then do that for the other two games too, but I thought, I've spent money on these games, gift card money, but still. And I remember there was a time when I had videos where I'd play through a TouHou game as every single shot type. So I figured, you know what? Why not do that? There's 4 playable characters in this game. There's Reimu, Marissa, Snai, and Apache. So I'm going to make, I guess, 4 videos playing as each shot type. I don't know. I'll try to get through it on normal. I haven't played shmups in a while, so I probably won't beat it on normal. But maybe I'll beat it on normal as one of these guys, and then maybe I'll unlock the extra stage and show it off. I'm certainly not going to beat it. At least try to show it off. So that's what this first video is going to be. I'm going to play on normal, I'm going to play as Reimu, and then I'm going to make videos of these other 3 too. So Reimu, Fantasy Seal. Mysterious shadow hidden in the silent light. Shadow. Talk to me about shadows. I've dealt with too much shadows recently. Played Shadow Generation. Much shadow. Much falling off of stages. So yeah, I'm gonna assume I'm not going to beat this. But if I do, then I unlock extra stage probably, and then I will play as much of that as I can reach before I die. Right, you're not Rumia, right? That was a thing in this game where just Rumia wasn't here and there was other character that looked like Rumia but isn't Rumia. He has one big black dark wing. We're in forest land. What is this forest? Who knows? So, I put the game volume to its lowest setting, and that seemed to be fine when I was testing it. But you know how games go, sometimes the title screen music is just much quieter than the rest of the game's music. Or it could be like Fantasy Maiden Wars, it'd be much louder than the rest of the game's music. Looks like you're not her. Are you a human being? The messenger of dark light, Nyx, is holding a candle. How long has it been since you last saw a living human being? Howdy face. Humans can't last long in the darkness, you know. I just want to keep going. Seems like you don't really know what's going on here. Dark girl. She's dark. Like Shadow. She didn't show me. Whoops. Yeah, that was dumb of me. Oh well. I died to the first boss. You can't die to the first boss, it's illegal. Noctulescent camouflage. Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest, I wasn't really planning on doing this today. I was planning on playing something else. But I found out the game that the different game that I bought that I was planning on playing, but I realized that game's not actually finished yet. Apparently it's still in early access, so I figured I'll wait until that game's actually done to play it. So it's on the back burner for a while, so I'm playing these games instead. Almost died twice to the stage 1 boss. Going great. Going about as expected, really. Absolute dark sight. If I remember correctly, we've got not Rumia here. And then everyone else should be fine. I should be fighting the Turbo next stage. Unless they change something and promoted Diose to a boss or something. I didn't see this coming. That's because you're too weak. I'm not sure about that. Enough. Just go away. .102.103? The foggy lake. The lake under moonlight will mislead the travelers. Thought that said Froggy Lake at first, which would not be an incorrect statement, because there are in fact frogs here. How else would Cherno be able to freeze them? So, the music appears to be completely original so far. I have to wonder if that'll remain the same, or if when I get to Cherno we're gonna mix the tomboyish girl again. I don't know. They did have completely unique themes. Nope, there's Tryouts. There she is. She's not the boss. She is the mid-boss yet again. I do have to wonder how long a run of this game will take. TouHou games, the amount of time a TouHou game can take varies quite a lot, especially when you're dealing with fan games. Like playing a game like Moth, it'll take you like 30 minutes at most. And then there's some other mainline games. And then when you deal with fan games, you know, some of those can be pretty short, or you could be wonderful. No, wait, not that one. No, that one's extremely short. What was the one where it has a lot of dialogue, and as a joke, I did a test to see how long I timed how long it would take me to read the pre-final boss cutscene, and it took me 15 minutes. That one. Something isn't right here. Ice Fairy of the Lake Cherno. Hey you. I won't let you slip off this time. I don't have that kind of time right now. Then I'll have to freeze you. There, he's back to the lake. There, yeah, this seems to be original. So, I'm playing every character. Should probably comment on what I'm playing as here. Reimu seems to have homing. No, she has homing even when not focused. So yeah, she has homing as both focused, no, and not focused. But not all of her attacks are homing. That's how Reimu normally is when she doesn't have multiple shot types. It's a good combination of Reimu A and Reimu B. She throw Needle and Talisman at the same time. You wanna know something? Even years later, I still don't like Cherno's first attack. Because you gotta like macro the hell out of the way. It's a very weird attack for a stage 2 boss. Also, never mind. This is Cherno's theme. It's like slightly different. No, never mind. That's okay. It had a different, sounded like it started differently, but then it just became Cherno again. Frost Meteor. These appear to be... Are these completely unique spells? I don't recognize them, but then again, I haven't played most of the photo games, so... Any of them, is this... Impossible Car considered a photo game? I don't think it is, which is why I didn't specify it as in one in the description of that video. I called it like a scene-based game or something. I don't get to smack top Cherno afterwards, she just died. Are they actually following the canon that fairies blow up when you kill them in these games? I don't know, there's normally a weird contradiction in this series where, yeah, when you shoot down fairies, they blow up. Except for the bosses, though, they're fine, you talk to them afterwards. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe if I go back and play through every single game where you fight a fairy as a boss, that you actually don't talk to them afterwards. I don't know. Some bosses in TouHou you just don't talk to afterwards. It's really weird, I don't know why. So used to weird writing decisions in this series, and I'm making them up now. Making things up to be angry about. If you ever do something like that. Mailing, what are you doing over there? Don't appreciate you getting in my face. I know that's kind of your thing because you do the punchy punch. You're not allowed to do the punchy punch, but this is not a fighting game. Ultimate colorful firework. I just like lit up some fireworks said dodge it, asshole. That count as Danmaku. There she goes. Where are we? We've been following TouHou 6 so far. We started in a forest, which is where I think stage 1 of TouHou 6 takes place. I don't know. And then we were on the lake, and then we just went to like space, and now we're here. And now we're in the gate. I'm not going to let you in no matter what. You should be a good gatekeeper and welcome me in. What? Knowing that I'll get in no matter what, you still want to greet me that way? That's not going to happen this time. It is indeed more romantic to fight under the starry sky, I suppose. Oh, give me a break. Remember in Fantasy Kaleidoscope, when Mailing's fight consisted of her getting blasted in the face and dying immediately. Actually didn't get much better than that, from what I remember. They spent all of their time on Saki and the Scarlets, and that everyone else got completely shafted. But you know, you gotta allocate your time somehow. Maybe that's why they spent so much time on 8. They were trying to overcompensate for all the stuff they glossed over in 6. Will I ever finish watching that series? I don't know. Coming back, apparently, isn't it? Did I read that right once? Nope. I got to like the part with the first Mountain of Faith part, because that was like the most recent one. Last time I watched it all again. Never finished it, and I've kind of sort of already spoiled part of the ending. And I'll be honest, what I heard sounded just kind of really stupid, and it made me not want to watch the rest. Pretty rainbow. Oh. Yeah, you definitely have an attack similar to this. It's just this changed it a bunch. Did it have the same name? We talked to the first boss after beating her, did we not? The smell of books and dust is suffocating. The sleeping bibliotheca? Is that a word? That's a word. Oh, fireballs. Well, it sounded like stage 4 at first, but it seems to have turned into something different here. Fighting a bunch of Patchley's little some things. Are we gonna fight Patchley? Because one of the playable characters is Patchley, so either we're not gonna fight Patchley and the boss is Quackama, or the boss is Patchley in 3 or 4 routes, or we pull a Luigi in Galaxy and say there's multiple his character now. I mean, Patchley cloning herself by accident doesn't exactly sound that out of character, so... Sakuya? What you doing here? The library? What you doing in the library? Are you a mid-boss? What you doing? Magic Homer Tower. Yep, that's gonna hit me. We'll make sure it doesn't. Don't do that. Yeah, talking about memories of Phantasm just made me think about things that I saw when I was first getting into TouHou, because, you know, it was one of them. There's no way I'm gonna find out who this guy was. But, like, I remember when I was first trying to figure out what the hell was going on in TouHou, I found like this one guy that was doing like Let's Plays of the like some of the original games. I don't even remember if he got past like 8, but he did like some of them. He also had a series on like Conceal the Conclusion, I think, which I didn't watch. But all I remember about this guy is that A, he liked playing as Marissa, and B, the video quality was like fucking terrible. I don't, to the point where I don't really know why I watched it, but I did. Fuck him as the boss. Where's that bookworm?
Ah, you seem familiar, but how did you find this hidden place so easily?
Ever crossed your mind that maybe this dark and damp place is the only place you deserve?
I see. How ungrateful you are. Master's rare absence in this weird intruder. Is this another incident?
That's right.
No wonder the Master has been sneaking around lately.
That's just her being herself.
Is that so? I have to say it because Rumi's not here.
The weight of the books could easily crush you, let alone the energy inside the books.
And I'm the special devil the Master picked out to look after this place after she left. Anyway, anyone who breaks into this great library shall be punished.
Lambert's waltz, the little devil dance. Then try to stop me.
You keep walking my theme. They're nice.
This. Haven't been sure if the last 2 bosses had completely unique attacks, because remembering spell cards, that's not something I'm good at. Or spell card names. Or names. Last thing I recorded was when I recorded those 3 parts of the story to help me remember things. Oku game. Became very apparent that, yep, I'm not good at remembering fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I have no idea how I found that guy's videos. I don't know if I'll ever be able to find it again, but they were some of the first TouHou-related things I ever watched. Some, like, playthroughs of the original games where they played as Marissa, and there was pretty bad quality. Or maybe some of those factoids are wrong, because I Mandela effected. That's not what that means. I misremembered it. Start a rumor about farming simulator games that don't exist. Yeah, I think there's 3 of these games, I think they all have at least 4 shot types. Because if this one does, I assume the second one might not, but I'm pretty sure the third one does. The third one's the only game I've seen gameplay of recently, because I watched a playthrough of it when it first came out. But these other 2, I don't remember anything about these first 2 games. Watched them at some point. Now, I can't help but notice I have a pretty good amount of lives, but I shouldn't let myself get cocky because of that fact, because some of these TouHou games, it's the case in point, yeah. Not have a bomb there. Shuttling silver light in the time sphere when it's flowing in the crooked space. Some TouHou games have... What are you? Butler maids? Yeah, like, I remember 7 was like this, especially. You get a lot of lives in 7. So I've had playthroughs of 7 where I had, like, literally max lives when fighting the prison rivers. And then I barely win by the end anyway, because Yomu's menace. So, still gotta be careful. And, you know, this isn't an official game, so unlike my playthroughs of the official games I did a couple years ago, by this point, I think. I don't have to just stop after I beat the final boss and stop the recording. I can actually show the ending, which will make the video go on a bit longer. That was one reason why those videos were so short, because I didn't have to show the ending cutscene.
Never. Never, never. I will never let you go unpunished. I will never let you leave. I will never let you rest.
I uploaded the Hina recording I had yesterday. And there might be another one at some point. If Asprey does a stream of it when Mizuchi actually becomes playable. Then I'll probably play as Mizuchi in that. And I am somehow going to make Mizuchi as Andrew joke in the title. Somehow. Mizuchi is the evil spirit. Vengeful spirit. She's in the games. Yes. Silent Sinner is the best book on the earth. Because it made Ron into a fucking dumbass. Nope. And also on the topic of things I watched when getting into TouHou, there's like this series. I'm talking about this again. It's like I talked about this in a video I rewatched the other day while going to sleep, where it was like that one shmup I played. Finally, it's my turn. So it is you guys, the ones responsible for ruining Insokyo's air. Again. Hehe, my lady will not waste this opportunity. I don't care what you guys are up to, just don't get in my way. You're the one looking for trouble, and I will make it double. You people always desperate for attention, huh? That's so. It's been a while since the last time a living person walked out of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Is Romia's essence like she exploded and all her essence has been seeped into other characters who were forced to say her catchphrase? That's the plot. Really, I saw Marissa sneak in from the library. Well, and I have nothing to say. It is time to complete Milady's plan more smoothly. The battlefield bell tower. None shall remain alive. I'm not buying it. Ah yes, the patented TouHou character shit talk. I'm going to kill you totally, yes, you totally won't just run away if you lose all your life to me like you do in every game. Oh, life's dangerous, scary. Yeah, in that video I watched, I talked about exactly this, but I'm talking about it again. Like, this series that was about, like, it explained, like, every TouHou character up to, like 13.5 at the time, I think. I had just no idea what was going on. Saying words, they didn't mean anything to me. It took forever for me to understand what was going on in this series. And I'll be honest, I didn't really try that hard for a while. I didn't read the written works until like 2020. Although, you don't really need to read most of the written works, to be honest. I'm not reading them anymore. What you doing? Oh. Okay. Right, I dodged the first one because of complete luck. Tried for that one. Pressed the button, but I was too late in pressing the button. See what I mean? And a billion lives. Doesn't really matter when I start doing it badly. Right, this is definitely just a remix of Luna Dial again. Sakya and Yomu. Their themes are very repetitive. It represents their simple-mindedness. Because Sakya is not the sharpest tool in the shed sometimes. You know, for how I've been, like, taking pot shots at Silent Sinner and Blue recently, because I read it and I didn't like it. Saki at least is written pretty well. She's probably the best written character there. It was her and Vermilion and Patchley. Like, yeah, they're pretty good here. It's Fandango under the Scarlet Moon. It's a knight. A Luna Knight. Nope. Well, remember when I played through Luna Knights and I never got past Vermilion because I'm really bad at that game? I didn't have bombs. I thought I had bombs, I did not have bombs.
Alright, I have a decent amount of... Hey, you're back. A decent amount of lives, trying not to fuck this up. So, you came here too, huh? So it's you. I came here for that intense scent. It looks like something big is going on. I'm guessing it's Remilia again. Since we are here, let me show you what I can do. It is, after all, the last stage. I can count to 6. Hey, I'm not interested in doing this again, okay? When the darkness falls, this place shall become your grave. You can't count to 6, Rumia. Because she's dead. It's a lot easier to figure out what the hell is going on too nowadays. You just, like, there are plenty of videos explaining it. I think. I haven't watched them because I haven't needed to, but I assume they do a good job of explaining it. But back when I was getting in, I don't think I knew what the fuck Genzokyo was for like a while. And, like, Vanishly Kaleidoscope certainly didn't explain what's going on. And I don't like the games really did either. You kind of just had to, like, read the wiki or something. Long time no seen, Reimu-chan. Intimidated by my power, baby. Why are you in a giant chair? Come on, I wonder if all you vampires have a memory like a sieve. I wouldn't say that. It's different this time. So, you're the reason for this incident after all. Oh, don't say that. I only wanted to throw a bigger banquet. A banquet? No, more like a... Yes, an invitation to all you can. Hey, what do you want for real, and who will your guest be? As the Lord of Scarlet Dimension, my guest will surely be of the highest distinction. The yokai outside have gone crazy. This is because they are overwhelmed by excitement. It's quite touching. I don't care. Just stop it. Now. I'm afraid that is impossible now, but the invitation has been sent, yes. Stop it or I'm going to... The theme is called Endless Fate, because I can totally manipulate fate. That's totally something I didn't make up. Nope. I'm sorry, but tonight is awesome food. It's been a while since the last time I stretched out. Seems like you've made up your mind. Then, let's start the grand Danmaku festival under this scarlet moon. Okay. Nice intro attack you got there. Certainly are reminding me of the bosses from New Luna Nights. They, like, did this. They were, like, they weren't in a chair. They were in, like, some weird wing thing. I don't know what's going on, Renee. What are you doing? What am I looking at? Huh? I can't tell what the hitbox of those little pink things you were shooting at me do. She's doing her vampire force. Nope. Barely dodged that, I think. Oh, bye, life piece. Never got to know you. So yeah. If I do all the shot type for all 3 of these games, I could probably get like a couple weeks of recordings out of this. But I don't know if I'll just have this in Fantasy Maiden Wars, or this and I'll find something else to record, I don't know. Should probably find something else. Let's probably continue with the 3-game schedule, because nobody cares about Fantasy Maiden Wars. From what I can tell, the last time that series got like double-digit views. So I'm basically making that series for myself. So if I'm doing that, I should probably have at least 2 series that, like, some people care about. Maybe, I don't know, that's assuming anyone watches this. I don't know. And I think me going through, trying to play through all Fantasy Maiden Wars, despite its, like, horrendous view rate, I think has actually impacted the entirety of my channel as a whole. Because YouTube does this thing, where if some of your videos do poorly, like, they think, like, your videos are just worse in general, so they'll stop promoting all of them. That might have happened.
I don't know. I will finish Management Awards. But it'll still take me a while. I'm about halfway through that game at this point. I don't know, if I only do 2 games instead of 3 and I keep up this 2 upload a day schedule, then I can finish it a lot faster. I have to record it a lot more. Okay, this just sounds like a completely different theme, by the way. I haven't really noted that. Yeah, some of these themes are completely unique, especially for the bosses. They, are completely unique. But Sakia's theme was just kind of Sakia's theme again, but this seems to be completely unique, so that's something. Is this a timeout spell, Ramil? It is. Can't do that. Your final boss. Well, final bosses don't get timeout spells, and it's really annoying when they do. Yeah, another game that was basically just Ramilia caused incident again, and you gotta fight everyone in the expansion again, but they all got unique themes, was TouHou. Game I've never played, a game I probably never will ever play, because Luna Knights showed that I am fucking terrible at Castlevania. So... Metroidvanias. Music in that game is pretty neat. I did a cover, some of them I think. Yeah, 2 of them, Chirno's theme and Sakia's theme at the time. I made those edit videos where I put them on Pro 6 a while ago. Yeah, pay attention. I kind of just stopped paying attention there. Yeah. Devil Fiesta, huh? You certainly have quite a bit of health for this spell, don't you? Oh. I wasn't expecting to do this well on my first run, if I'm being honest, but because I did, I guess I can show off the extra stage. It makes this about an hour-long video. Probably. Which means, if I do that for every shot, I'm probably not recording more than 2 today. I don't know. Do I want to... I don't know, how long I record today will depend on whether I want to try to get the next cover recorded today or not. First round, all cleared without continuing. This Galway Devil Mansion is getting back to normal. What was the plot again? Remelia made people crazy to have a party or something, but yokai are still riotously. And here's the credits there. Their partying is loud as carnival in human world. The OST's credits theme is really nice. The sound traveling away to the unknown. Chapter 1, Finn. The extra stage, Chapter 2. How long is this credits scene? There wasn't an ending. I mean, there was that. There was like 5 lines to show. That's not what I meant. It's not an ending. What do I have to do for my ending? The number 61 design in Danmaku is pretty cool. The number 61. Propaganda? What do you mean propaganda? Excuse me? You mean like, what's the word? Promotion? Is that the word you meant? Yeah, the game's window is like... There's like a bigger picture that you can see the left and right side of. The game's kind of just put in the middle. Next to extra.
R. Where's R? R in Reimu normal. Yeah, sure? Okay. Do it again. No. Why didn't you notice my outputs? I put R. There. Okay. I hope that's saved. I remember when I played through 10 Desires, my first time going back and playing through these games a couple years ago, and I didn't do my save correctly. If I did do my save correctly in the first video, and the replay, the TouHou gameplay would be a 10 Desires video instead of a TouHou 10 video. Where's extra? There it is. Normally it's on tab. You can play as any character. That's weird. Okay. So, I guess if I do a lot worse as any of these other three, it won't matter. I can still show them in the extra stage anyway. Here we are in extra stage land, where I will die. I will definitely die. Especially since you are giving me no quarter on lives here. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is what we're doing. Yeah, look at all that. Yep. It wouldn't shock you if I told you that I've never beaten TouHou 6's extra stage, would it? Not from lack of trying, I did try. I tried for about a day, kinda gave up. Then I tried 7s for a while, then I died in the same frame as Ron, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore, and I've never played an extra stage again. So, here I am playing an extra stage again. Although it's not true, I tried to play 20's extra stage, and I don't even think I ever made it to the boss, so. TouHou 20. I didn't have any extra lives there. I think I talked about TouHou 20 in a recent recording. It's probably Fantasy Made Worse. Yeah, a game I have very mixed feelings about. Because the story's really stupid. So if you take it as a joke, you can like find it ironically funny, but if you try to take it seriously, ugh. And also, I don't really know anything about the characters besides like Michigan and the goofy clam girl. Because all I know about the others two is that all I know about the final boss and Deer Girl is that people really like shipping them together. I'm not getting past Maylink. Alright, I'll try that one more time. But, yeah, this is kind of to be expected. The reason why when I needed footage for my, cover compilations of games, I needed footage for the extra stage, the reason I ran out of TH Frack and gave myself Million Lives. Although, ironically, I didn't need to do that for TouHou 6's extra stage, because I got far enough in the Flandre fight to get enough footage somehow. Wasn't really expecting to be able to do that, but I did. Yeah, cool game covers. Don't know if I'll ever do that again. Especially now that I'm kind of trying something different right now. I'm in the middle of doing a bunch of Stage 5 boss themes, and I'll put that together. See how that goes. No, the thing about those game covers is that I put them, like, with gameplay footage with sound effects. And I don't know if that was exactly the best thing to do, or just it's kind of a thing that seemed neat. I did it for all 4 of them. Cover the soundtracks of 4 TouHou games. How about that? I really went like 8 months without doing a TouHou cover, huh? I went full on Deltarune for like a while, did like 20-something covers of those, and then I did Undertale Yellow, and that took me a really long time with a combination of burnout and dealing with classes, and then I took a break after that. And there's Pokemon covers, and then nobody cared about Litero Town, so I'm no longer doing Pokemon covers, and now I'm doing Stage 5 bosses until I run out. I'll run out when I get to Toy Luigi. What are you doing here, Mei Ling? This isn't the gate. Goodbye, Melee. Am I gonna make it any farther this time? I mean, it doesn't matter if I make it this far. You know who the boss is. Not gonna be a surprise who the boss of this game is. I assume it's Flandre. There was that thing where there was an extra stage boss that was like Flandre and Clown Beast at the same time. That's not this, is it? It's something else? That's like, that would make no sense if Clown Beast just showed up out of nowhere. Black and white. I got no bombs. I got no lives. This isn't going well, is it? No, it isn't. No, it isn't at all. Okay. Yeah, I tried. In the next part, I will play as the Marissa, and then do the story, and then try and fail the extra stage again. So, bye.